Hello. I wish you relaxation to enjoy sleep and benefit while. Lily's Journey to Jupiter, a story of discovery. Lily was a curious and adventurous young astronomer who dreamed of exploring the mysteries of the solar system. Her favorite planet was Jupiter, the giant of the gas planets, and she spent countless nights gazing at it through her telescope. One day, Lily imagined herself traveling to Jupiter to uncover its secrets firsthand. As Lily's spaceship approached Jupiter, she marveled at its immense size. Jupiter is the largest planet in our solar system, with a diameter of about 139,820 kilometers, more than 11 times wider than Earth. Its mass is so enormous that it could fit 1,300 Earths inside it. Jupiter's atmosphere was a swirling canvas of colors. The planet is mostly made of hydrogen and helium, just like the Sun, but it also contains traces of methane, ammonia, water vapor, and other gases. These gases create the beautiful bands and stripes that circle the planet, known as zones and belts. The lighter zones are made of rising clouds, while the darker belts are sinking gases. One of the most famous features Lily observed was the Great Red Spot, a gigantic storm larger than Earth that has been raging for at least 400 years. This storm is a high-pressure region with winds reaching speeds of up to 432 km per hour. Jupiter's rapid rotation fascinated Lily. The planet spins on its axis once every about 10 hours, making its day the shortest among all planets. This fast spin causes Jupiter to bulge at the equator and flatten at the poles, giving it an oblate shape. Lily learned that Jupiter emits more heat than it receives from the Sun. This internal heat comes from the slow gravitational compression of the planet, a process called Kelvin-Helmholtz contraction. As she explored further, Lily discovered that Jupiter has a faint ring system, much less visible than Saturn's but still present. These rings are made mostly of dust particles from meteoroid impacts on Jupiter's small moons. Speaking of moons, Jupiter has an impressive family of at least 95 known moons. The four largest, Io, Europa, Ganymede, and Callisto, are called the Galilean moons, named after Galileo Galilei, who discovered them in 1610. Lily was particularly intrigued by Europa, which has a smooth icy surface and is believed to harbor a subsurface ocean beneath its frozen crust. Scientists think this ocean might have the conditions to support life. Io, the most volcanically active body in the solar system, amazed Lily with its hundreds of active volcanoes spewing sulfur and other materials. This volcanic activity is caused by the intense gravitational pull from Jupiter and the other moons, creating tidal heating inside Io. Ganymede, the largest moon in the solar system, is even bigger than the planet Mercury. It has its own magnetic field, a rare feature for a moon, and a layered internal structure with a possible ocean beneath its icy surface. Callisto, heavily cratered and ancient, shows a surface that has remained mostly unchanged for billions of years, offering clues about the early solar system. Lily also learned about Jupiter's powerful magnetic field, the strongest of any planet in the solar system. This magnetic field traps charged particles and creates intense radiation belts around the planet, making it a dangerous place for spacecraft. The magnetosphere of Jupiter extends millions of kilometers into space, even reaching beyond the orbit of Saturn at times. It interacts with the solar wind, creating spectacular auroras near Jupiter's poles. Jupiter's gravity is so strong that it influences the orbits of other objects in the solar system, including asteroids and comets. It acts as a cosmic shield, protecting the inner planets from some potential impacts. Lily's journey also revealed that Jupiter's core is still a mystery. Scientists believe it has a dense core made of rock and metal, but it might be surrounded by a layer of metallic hydrogen, a form of hydrogen under extreme pressure that behaves like a metal. The metallic hydrogen layer is responsible for Jupiter's magnetic field through a dynamo effect, where the movement of this conductive fluid generates magnetic forces. Jupiter's atmosphere is also home to many smaller storms and vortices, some lasting only a few hours, others persisting for decades. These storms create complex weather patterns that scientists continue to study. Lily was amazed by the planet's strong jet streams, which flow east and west at different latitudes, shaping the bands and belts she saw from afar. She also discovered that Jupiter's clouds are made of ammonia crystals, which form the white zones, while the brown and red colors come from compounds called chromophores, whose exact composition is still debated. Jupiter's temperature varies greatly with altitude. The upper atmosphere is extremely cold, around -145 degrees Celsius, but the temperature rises dramatically as you go deeper, reaching thousands of degrees near the core. Lilly learned that Jupiter's intense pressure and temperature conditions make it impossible for a solid surface to exist. Instead, the planet gradually transitions from gas to liquid and metallic states as you go deeper. The planet's strong gravity causes time to pass slightly slower near it compared to Earth, an effect predicted by Einstein's theory of relativity. Jupiter's orbit around the Sun takes about 12 Earth years, and its distance from the Sun averages about 778 million kilometers. Lilly also found out that Jupiter's magnetic field causes radio emissions that can be detected by spacecraft and radio telescopes on Earth. The planet's fast rotation and strong magnetic field create intense radiation belts that pose challenges for spacecraft missions. Despite these challenges, several missions have explored Jupiter, including Pioneer 10 and 11, Voyager 1 and 2, Galileo, and more recently, Juno, which is currently studying Jupiter's atmosphere and magnetic environment in great detail. Juno's data has helped scientists understand Jupiter's internal structure, atmospheric dynamics, and magnetic field better than ever before. Lilly was fascinated by how Jupiter's gravity can capture comets and asteroids, sometimes breaking them apart and creating spectacular impacts, like the famous Shoemaker-Levy 9 comet collision in 1994. She also learned that Jupiter's strong gravity influences the asteroid belt, preventing it from forming into a planet. Jupiter's moons are diverse worlds themselves, with some showing signs of geological activity, subsurface oceans, and even potential habitability. Lilly imagined future missions that might send landers or submarines to explore Europa's ocean or Io's volcanic landscape. She realized that studying Jupiter helps scientists understand the formation of the solar system and the processes that shape giant planets. Jupiter's immense size and complex system make it a natural laboratory for studying planetary atmospheres, magnetic fields, and celestial mechanics. As Lilly's journey ended and she returned to Earth, she felt inspired by all she had learned. Jupiter was not just a distant giant, it was a dynamic, fascinating world full of mysteries waiting to be solved. Her adventure reminded her that the universe is vast and full of wonders, and that curiosity and exploration are the keys to unlocking its secrets. And here is Lilly, who hopes to benefit from Elham's story. Have a good night's sleep and see you tomorrow.